Good morning, class. Today we are going to begin with lesson 1, food. Where does it comes from? Now in today's session, we are going to discuss the importance of food, meals in a day, menu, ingredients in food items, classification of living organisms on the basis of food habits. Now we all know that we need food to live and grow. Apart from growth, food has other functions also. Food provides us energy to work and play. Food protects us from various diseases and infections. And also, food helps to repair our damaged cells and tissues. For this reason, food is very important for us. But when we talk about food, then we talk about food items that can be eaten raw, that is, they don't need cooking, while other foods are being cooked. So before we begin with that, let's discuss some important definitions. Number 1, meal. The food that is consumed at a particular time of the day is called a meal. In a day, we take 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Second is menu. Menu is the list of dishes served at a meal. When you go to a restaurant or a hotel, then you are being given a menu card which tells you the dishes that are made over there and you can opt for them. Next is ingredients. As discussed earlier, that food items can be eaten raw, like banana, mango, tomatoes, onions. Some of these food items can be eaten raw, while others need to be cooked. So when we cook food, then we use different substances, and the substances that we use in order to make a dish are called ingredients. Like, for example, when your mother makes roti, in order to make roti she needs flour or atta, but that has to be kneaded. In order to knead the flour into dough, she uses water. So the ingredients or the food items that are used to make roti are atta and water. Similarly, when your mother makes dal, she uses dal, water, salt, oil or ghee, and other spices. So all these things together are called ingredients. Similarly, you can find out what are the ingredients used to make a pizza or a cake or ice cream. Next comes food habits. Now, since we all have different food habits, there is a variety of food items available and we eat different types of foods. Similarly, animals also have different eating habits. Some of the animals eat only plants, so we call them herbivores. Some animals eat other animals or their flesh, so we call them carnivores. And some animals, they eat both plants and animals. They are called omnivores. So on the basis of food habits, we can classify animals into herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. But what about plants? Plants are also living things. But plants are called producers because green plants, they make their own food and they make the food for animals also. Since they make their own food, we call them producers. Now let us recapitulate. So we have learned that all living organisms, whether it is plants or animals, we all need food to live. Number 2, there is a variety in the food items. We eat different kinds of foods. Number 3, Green plants do not depend on other organisms for food. They make their own food by the process of photosynthesis, so they are called producers. Animals, they cannot make their own food, so either they depend on plants directly or indirectly by eating other animals. And number 5, different animals have different eating habits. I hope you have understood. Thank you.